Alright guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan selamat datang ke channel saya. Dan pada hari ini saya akan menceritakan kepada anda semua tentang esei ataupun kita panggil karangan. If we talk about an essay in English, some of the students they will say that this essay is quite difficult, right? But the most important, if we write an essay actually, the most one that we should know, number one, we should know about the questions given, right? That is number one. We should understand what kind of the questions given, what kind of the questions they want, and what kind of the answer that we need to prepare to write an essay. Beside that, what we need to know is how we want to tackle the questions. We want to put in our introduction, we want to put in our content, and the last one, as usual, we have conclusion. And for today, my focus, I want to talk about essay format SPM, especially for expository essay. Actually, this one expository, it is about a fact essay. If we talk about fact means fakta, right? You know that fact means fakta. And then macam mana cara kita nak memulakan ataupun how we want to write an essay about expository, right? Now let's begin. I discuss a little bit with all of you according to my knowledge actually, because actually I'm still new as an English teacher. And then we look at in front of me I have my laptop. Maybe we can from this one, from the content here, I will describe with you, and then I will explain about expository essay atau kita panggil sebagai fact ataupun fakta, right? And then my focusing today, actually our topic is about how to get excellent results on your examination. Alright, if we talk about how to get, what means how means bagaimana, cara, right? There is bagaimana ataupun cara. Get here we means we grab something. How to get, right? That is number one. Number two here is we should know about the meaning excellent results here. Excellent result here means, as you know, keputusan cemerlang ataupun that is not a keputusan like excellent means that something marvelous, something good, right? And the last one from the question is on your examination. How here means that maybe we want to describe what this one step by step. Alright, now we started with the introduction. Okay, according to the introduction here, what we have or what you can try to explain here, maybe the number one is you should put general knowledge here, knowledge, or you need to know about the current issue. Beside that, you should put quotation. Maybe some of the quotation that have been done by you can ask a questions to make your essay look interesting by the examiner. Actually, you write an essay, and then what you need to do, maybe the first one, as I said, you should put general. Number two, maybe we have a current issue to describe about excellent results. And then number three, maybe quotation from other people, especially maybe orang-orang yang kita cari quotation yang terbaik, yang menerangkan tentang excellent result ataupun how to get excellent result on your examination. And the last one, maybe we can ask a questions. How? Because how here mean actually in the question, but maybe we can find another questions to make our essay look more great. Alright, and the last one, what we need to do in introduction, we should write a thesis statement or key question of the questions. Kita mesti tuliskan tentang kata kunci soalan. Okay, yang pertama kita mungkin ada general knowledge. Yang kedua kita mungkin general knowledge ni maknanya ialah orang kata sesuatu yang sangat umum, sesuatu yang sangat umum, maybe tentang berita-berita, news, right? Maybe about the newspaper, Okay, maybe about you get the information from the internet about someone who get an excellent. Maybe you can take about the current issue, especially for Malaysian. We have PT3 exam, we have SPM exam, we have STPM also exam. Maybe here from the general knowledge here, maybe we can. That is one of the essay that I want to share with you. Here, the first one is we can put a quotation here. Okay, quotation here. Thomas Edison, one of the world's leading inventors, once remarked that genius was 2% inspiration and 98% perspiration. Alright, maybe there is a quotation here. Okay, maybe you can see here. And then number 2 here, maybe you can say about a general knowledge about Thomas Edison. Alright, he worked very hard, often 20 hours a day, doing hundreds of experiments before he could produce an invention. There is a general news or current issue about Thomas Edison. And maybe you can ask a question here. They have this is example here. As a student, do you work as hard as Edison to achieve success in your studies by getting excellent results in your examination? Do you know how to do it? That is you can ask questions. And the last one, what you need to do in your introduction after you put general knowledge, current issue, put quotation, ask questions, and the last one, you should put the key questions or the thesis statement, alright, that you need to do at your first paragraph. Next, what we need to do after we do our introduction in our first paragraph, the next one, what we need to do is point of view. Because for the paragraph 2, 3, 4, and 5, maybe we discuss about point of view. Point of view means that isi-isi yang penting yang perlu ada dalam sesebuah karangan. What kind of the point of view that we need to write in our essay? Apa yang perlu kita tulis? Bagaimana dan caranya? Baik, yang pertama, what you need to do here means that you should find out the main point here. Isi utama. Maybe we have 3 or 4 point of view ataupun 3 atau 4 isi utama. That is, we need to prepare first. The next one, what we need to do, we need to elaborate or explanation. Kita perlu huraikan atau terangkan tentang isi yang kita telah pun cipta sebentar tadi ataupun kita ambil daripada buku-buku pembacaan, what you get before this. Yeah, that is number 2. Number 3, what you need to do, you need to put an example about the point given. You need to explain about the point given according to the elaboration. Daripada elaboration tadi, kamu telah pun menulis satu contoh. And the last one, maybe we can see effect here as a conclusion. Actually, conclusion for the first issue or point of view. Right. I would like to share with you here. You can see here, right, how to get an excellent result on your examination. Alright, the first one, okay, this is I share with you. Ini yang saya nak kongsikan dengan kamu semua. Salah satu daripada isi daripada tajuk yang telah pun saya terangkan dalam introduction. Right, here firstly, it is important that you pay attention during class. Pay attention during class, okay? You pay attention during class is the main point ataupun point of view yang pertama. Alright, and then after that we go to the next one. After we write point of view or main point, what we need to do, we should write an elaboration according to the pay attention during the class. What you need to do, you need to make sure that you understand whatever has been taught by the teacher. There is elaboration. Maybe you can have another elaboration. For example, after you give attention and you make sure that you understand, but if you talk with your friends or daydream when the teacher is teaching, you will miss very valuable information. Alright, after that you pay attention and then make sure you understand, and then another elaboration. You need to from the what we said from the make sure that you understand here. If you talk with your friends, you do not understand what have been taught by the teacher. All right, and please, all right, here maybe you can explain here. For example, here, all right, do not depend on your friends to explain the part of the class that you have missed. Here, if you want to get an excellent, you should pay attention. In the pay attention, they have a several elaboration here, right? You need to make sure that you understand number one. Number two, don't talk with your friends and do not daydream. And number three, do not depend to your friends, right? Okay, do not depend to your friends. Maybe you can put as your example, right? And the last one, okay, maybe we can conclude from the first point given. All right, here beside, you need to concentrate on the class to take down notes which will help you to study and revise for test or exam. Here we see here number one. All right, I want to explain to you again. Point of view. The main point here is you pay it. We can sit here. We can sit here. Sorry. Important that you pay attention during class. That is main point here. Elaboration here, you make sure you understand whatever has been taught. And then number three, please don't talk to your friends or daydream when the teacher is teaching, and you will miss valuable information. All right. For example, if you have the information, you will ask your friends, right? Maybe your friends also did not understand as a teacher already taught you. Okay, that is example. And conclusion from the first main point here, maybe you can see that you need to concentrate on the class to take down notes which help you, right, to study and revise for test or exam. All right, I hope you understand. Here we have four steps here. We have a main point, we have elaboration, we have examples, and we have effects. Okay, that is what can I share with you about how to elaborate point of view. All right, starting from paragraph 2, 3, 4, and 5. And maybe some of us, we just do it 5 paragraph. Okay, maybe for the point of view, we just write in paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and paragraph 4. All right, that's all about the point of view. Now we go for the next one. As usual, at the end of an essay, we should have conclusion. Alright guys, as a conclusion, what you need to do, the first one is you need to summarize the whole main point and give your suggestion. Right? Maybe this is a simple conclusion that I can share with you here. This is an example here. As a conclusion, do follow these steps if you want to see flying colors in your grade. Alright? Here, the first one is what you need to do follow this step. That is number one. And then give your suggestion here is by you follow the steps here, you can see a flying colors in your grades. And the last one, you can see maybe, for example, because we don't have, some of the students, they don't have a lot of times to write an essay. Maybe they will write a short conclusion here. And the last one, and practice makes perfect. Right, that's all for me about an essay. I hope that you understand. Maybe after this we can share a lot of things here, but for this part of my video, my focusing just about the exploratory essay or fact essay. Okay, dan sebagai kesimpulan mudahnya, dalam kita membuat karangan jenis fakta, apa yang penting ialah kita mesti ada rangka terlebih dahulu. As usual, we have introduction, we have a content, we have a conclusion. And what we need to do, the first one, after we have a content here, from the content that we have, we should try to what we say, do in a mind map especially. Okay, for example, we have as I said, pay attention in the class. After that, make sure that you understand. Okay, and then you can elaborate again. Please don't daydream in the class while the teacher is teaching. And for example, here we can see that if we do something or talk with your friends, and maybe we could not get a lot of knowledge from the teacher and understand about the learning. And the last one, right, as usual, maybe kita boleh simpulkan kembali, okay, apa yang telah kita terangkan dalam perenggan yang kedua tentang isi kita tadi. That's all from me. If you have everything about an essay, maybe you can comment, yeah, maybe you can give some suggestions to improve my the explanation about an essay. Alright, that's all from me. And the last one, as usual, right, if you like my video, you will be able to subscribe, okay. Maybe you can get a lot of video after this, that's all. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. That's all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.